What's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing a reaction to YG's new song, 2004, featuring Buddy and the Gang, the official music video, brought to you by YouTube.
So do you want to go to like your backstory?
With YG? Oh yeah, I used to be a big YG fan. I got into YG through, I guess, Kendrick Lamar and Dr. Dre, because during the time that I got into rap music, YG had came out with My Crazy Life. This was back in 2014. Now, if you were on the internet during that time, if you had friends, the song My Nigga, right, featuring Jeezy and some other fucking rapper, that song was like all over fucking Vine and I guess Instagram or whatever. They were my nigga, my motherfucking nigga. And then there was the Who Do You Love with Drake. That song was busting during that time.
Yeah, no, I didn't have like any access to like streaming music.
I mean, it was on the radio. Except that when they would do it on the radio, my nigga, they would call it my hitter.
Yeah, I think I didn't have access to like WGCI back then.
WGCI is like mainstream radio.
I think my radio was hard locked onto like B96 and or like Radio Disney back in the day.
Oh my god, I forgot about Radio Disney. I forgot about that. But anyways, so fast forward, YG, because at the time I was anti-Trump. Now I'm a white supremacist. But at the time I was anti-Trump and I didn't like I didn't fucking like him. And YG came out with the song FDT, fuck Donald Trump. And there was two versions of it. There was one with Nipsey Hussle. The second one does have Nipsey Hussle, but they cut out like a lot of the fucking song, whatever. But basically that song was getting people ready for his next album that was coming, which was
My Crazy Life?
No, Still Crazy. Still Brazy, actually. So Still Brazy had came out, and I was fucking with that. And then as the years went on, I stopped fucking with YG less and less. And I'm at the point now where, I mean, I'll listen to like, out of all the songs that came out after that album, there's like one or two songs in each album that I fuck with, and that's it. Because his music fucking sucks. So Kachiman told me, why don't you do, or Franklin told me, why don't you do a reaction, right, to this new song. I guess it was on, did you say Aiden Ross's stream?
It was on Neon.
Oh my bad. So now we're gonna watch the music video. Let's see what the big deal is about. Let's see what the big fuss is about. Let's get into it. Can I pause it in between or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounding some Dr. Dre.
Can you run it back?
Run it back to that's what I was about to say. This does sound like some Dr. Dre shit, like some old school West Coast shit. So I do like the fact that he's going back to that like original sound that kind of made him famous, which is like kind of like, I would call it Neo G-Funk. I just fucking made that shit up right now off the top of my head.
When I was young, I got raped. 5 bitches twice my age. Picked me up from school, took me to hers and got laid. Ever since that day, I never looked that shit the same. Fucked up in the brain, pussy what I blame. Fried, so you know why I like chicken wings. My life is insane. Like
So he likes chicken wings because he got fucking raped?
I get that's some like quality storytelling.
Like, I'm guessing because like some of the wings kind of look like, you know what I mean? It looks like I'm doing the Illuminati. Can you do the vagina thing with your hand or no? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I wouldn't willingly do it, but yeah, I can do it.
I mean, I guess like not the drum. What do they call the flats? I mean, I guess like if you eat it a certain way, like it looks like a flat a little bit. But I don't know.
I'm about to censor that in post.
baby gang. How I'm supposed to change with all this fucked up shit I sang. Fucked up, yeah, I know. Fucked up as I move. I'm so used to fucked up, I get fucked up at the show. Fucked up, yeah, I know.
This top comment says, "This is why Mr. Morale is such an important album. To break the stigma and break the cycle so others can tell their stories and heal. Salute to YG and all the brothers who experience the abnormal as normal." So, okay, I know I'm reacting to like a comment at this point, but
Screenshot it so I can put it in the video.
But I think what they're missing is that the point of fucking Mr. Morale is that Kendrick Lamar fucked a white bitch, right? He's anti-tranny.
Well, didn't he say before he got molested in like Mama or something?
He did?
Well, the whole point of Mr. Morale was to tell people that you need to go get therapy. And just so for them, it's like the only way that they can make new material is if they go through their emotions all the time and like just have their open their book up.
Yeah, well, Robin Williams did that and he fucking killed himself.
He went to therapy and he killed himself?
Yeah, he went to therapy. He fucking killed himself.
That's crazy. RP.
Let's continue. This other comment says, I'm gonna screenshot this one too. It says one thing that's underrated about YG is his storytelling abilities. I think his storytelling abilities were good in My Crazy Life because in that album that was like his that wasn't his first project, but it was his first like breakout. It was a breakout project, right?
Yeah.
It was his first big album. So I think after that album, it was basically like you're done with the storytelling.
It's because they even with Kendrick, he was telling up like his whole entire life at that point.
Basically.
But then once it became
You're
like
talking about Good Kid, Mad City, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So but then after that, it's like okay, how much can you tell if like you barely like you still have like to live life more.
Exactly, because this nigga I think was 24. I think he was our age when he came out with My Crazy Life. So it's like, okay, everything that you already been through, you've already told, right? And I mean, I'm not saying that you can't talk about like being molested as a child, but it's like
what else is there to talk about?
Yeah, it's like what else is there to talk about? So it's like you're because I know in one of the albums he was talking about like switching to Islam and stuff like that, but it's like for what, nigga? You made it at 24. Like you know what I'm saying? Like at this point, you're at such a young point in your life. How much more can you experience?
Yeah,
you're just trying to make.
So they kind of have to like make sure. But then he gets shot before.
Yes.
So he had like a good enough album, like
he had a good enough. Yeah, Who Shot Me? That's the name of the song. You have like a good enough story to tell in that album, but from there, it's almost like what else do you have to? What more can you talk about unless you're making? I don't want to say making shit up, but unless you're finding problems.
That's what Kanye does, but he does in the good way.
Yeah, but Kanye finds problems in a different way. The way he
like they come to him. The
problems come to him, but not just that he's exposing.
Well, but also because he's going up in society with every album. YG's like still in like California, I assume. Just
he fell off after Still Brazy.
Yeah, so he's just like staying in California. But they're not going out of even Kendrick. He's not going out of no genre. He's still rapping. He's rapping for
the West Coast shit.
But who he's rapping for. He's still doing the same thing that
the Hebrews or
the people who own Interscope.
Oh, okay.
He's still doing the same thing. So. Well, at least Kanye, his life is fucking off the fucking wheels, so he has no shit to rap about. But all these people not.
And also, he's exposing the industry.
Yeah.
But he's exposing the industry not like in a way that's like, man, I gotta finish this contract and I'm trying to buy real estate. Like he's not doing it. Like that's not the kind of way he's trying to expose the industry. Because rappers have done that before. But what Kanye's doing, he's going to the root of the problem.
Yeah.
Now you know what the root of the problem is, but I'm not gonna say it. So let's continue. We still got 2 more minutes. I feel like this is the wrong beat to use for this. Like I want to like bop my head, but you can't bop. Like, can you imagine bopping your head to this?
Yeah, well, I feel like he knew that this was like, he knew it was gonna be like subversive. The fact that he's like rapping about this stuff over like a 2001 beat, but like that was like the gimmick. Because when I told you with the neon thing, he was leaning into it, like that this was gonna be like the controversy. But he was like, okay, but how do I make it flip and not? And also, it kind of sounds like he's like over it at least. Like this isn't something that's gonna make him like lose his mind or whatever he keeps on talking about. He's just, oh, what happened? Even the song, he says, I didn't really care.
And I just thought about something funny, but I'm gonna say it right now. Do you want to say something or no? Because kind of want to go.
I pretty much said I said all I wanted to say.
So I think it's kind of funny that how do I say this? I'm not even trying to make jokes anymore. Like, I think it's funny seeing this video. I mean, is it making its rounds on the internet or no?
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of funny that they're making a video talking about not a video. He made a song basically talking about, oh, I fucked this old bitch when I was young, whatever. Right? I'm not saying it wasn't traumatic, but you know what happened, right? But why don't the rappers ever talk about like the fucking crazy statistic of like black women that are molested and raped by men in their own family? Like, it's a crazy high statistic. Like, you would think that like this genre that claims to care about women and
being
blacks, being real, and black women.
Yeah.
And black women keeping it real, right?
Yeah.
You care that much about, you got a clip right now. You care that much about black women. Like, you guys talk about black women in all your hip hop songs and all that. You talk about black women, whether they're objectifying, or whether they're objectifying them, or whether they're exalting black women. They talk about black women, right? But why don't they ever talk about the crazy? I don't know what the statistic is. I don't know what the statistic is, but I know there's a crazy high statistic of black women that are raped and molested by the men in their own family, right? And it basically gets swept under the rug. Now, obviously, the people in these families sweep it under the rug because they don't want the cousin or the uncle or the stepbrother to go to jail. But why doesn't the media that pushes fucking Black Panther and Get Out and
Not Like Us,
and Not Like Us, why don't they talk about the black girls being raped and molested by the members of their own family, and the women of that family not sending those boys to fucking jail?
It's because they're too busy calling out Andrew Schultz.
They're too busy calling out Andrew Schultz for making jokes while their own daughters are being raped and molested by the men in their family. See you guys next time.